truth is that if you waste time as a young man, the race continues. The men behind you will run past you.
I'm ridiculously wealthy. I'm not $100,000 a year wealthy. I'm ridiculously wealthy. Hundreds of millions of dollars liquid. Everybody knows I'm super rich. $55 million car collection, 29 properties all across the world. Hundreds of millions of dollars liquid. Blah, blah.
It's important that you find a way to live a pleasant life and in the best case, support other people that they also find the same. This is what it's about.
Alright, so it's 2 a.m. again. You're scrolling through your phone, watching your fucking third life-changing video, fifth morning routine video, and one guy saying to wake up at 4:30, do a big ass workout. Another one saying 90 minutes of meditation is the key to unlocking your potential. The third guy says follow a productivity system where you fucking track everything like a military general. So you put your phone down and you feel inspired, but you probably also feel completely overwhelmed. Which guy is right? Should you go monk mode or be like a Zen master that meditates all the time? And why do you feel like a failure for not having this figured out already? I'm going to tell you what not a lot of people are talking about. They're all wrong and they're all right at the same time. So we're living in the age of optimization obsession. Everyone has the answer to living your best life. Meditation teacher says to let go of your goals and be present. The business coach says set your targets and constantly be aggressive. A minimalist will say possessions are holding you back. And lifestyle gurus will say you need the right tools or to do the right habits to succeed. This creates something called choice overload. It's when too many options make us less satisfied with whatever we choose. And it's dangerous because we're all being told a lie that there's one universally correct way to live. And it fucks with you. Think about it logically. We have different personalities, different brains, different backgrounds, different values. So why should we expect the same approach to work for everybody? Like assuming that since Michael Jordan's one of the best basketball players, that everyone that wants to be in the NBA should train like Michael Jordan. Like what if you're like 5'6" with completely different strengths and interests than him? So before you think I'm going to tell you everything is relative and nothing matters, just hold on a second. There's no single right path, but there are 7 universal threads that show up in every successful approach to living well. Think of them like fundamental laws of human psychology. So, the first is delayed gratification. You've probably heard of the Stanford experiment, where it showed that kids that could wait for a second for a treat performed better decades later because they waited for 2 marshmallows instead of just taking the one. So whether you're some Buddhist monk or a Wall Street trader, the ability to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term benefits is crucial, in my opinion. Now, the second thing is probably self-awareness. Ancient Greeks said, know thyself. In modern psychology, it's called metacognition. Dr. Tasha Eurich, I think that's how you pronounce it, found that 95% of people think they're self-aware, but only about 10 to 15% actually are. People who understand their own patterns and triggers consistently report higher life satisfaction. And by the way, one way to help with that is meditation. Meditation helps with delayed gratification and self-awareness. Now, the third thing is nonviolence. You probably guessed this one. It doesn't just mean not hitting people. It means breaking your destructive cycles, including that internal critic that beats you up for mistakes. That is a form of violence. Research shows that this is self-compassion. People who treat themselves kindly are more motivated and resilient. It's been scientifically proven. So this means physical and mental. The fourth one is connection. The Harvard study of adult development followed people for over 80 years, and they found that relationship quality was the strongest predictor of happiness. Stronger than money, career success, loneliness has health impacts equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Just make sure you go out and connect and make some friends. It will change your life. Fifth one is purpose. Dr. Viktor Frankl observed that humans can endure almost anything if they have a sense of meaning. People with purpose live longer, have better immune function, and overall greater resilience to life and obstacles. So the next one, I don't know if you expected this one, growth mindsets. So Dr. Carol Dweck, their research shows that believing you can develop abilities through effort leads to better outcomes than thinking those abilities are fixed. And then the seventh one is presence. Every single wisdom tradition recognizes the importance of being engaged with current experience. Neuroscientist Dr. Judson Brewer found that mind wandering is associated with unhappiness while presence correlates with satisfaction. And these principles work regardless of which philosophy you choose. Alright, so here's what I want you to consider. You and everybody else has a unique operating system. A combination of personality traits, natural tendencies, and values that determine how you function best. So think about it like this, just like you wouldn't run a Mac software on a PC, you shouldn't force yourself into a life philosophy that conflicts with who you are. So some people are naturally competitive and thrive on achievement. Others are collaborative and thrive through meaning and relationships. Some brains crave novelty and stimulation, and some like routine and predictability. Some are natural contemplatives who think best alone. Others are energized by constant social interaction. And none of these tendencies are better or worse. They're just different ways of being human, being yourself. The key is finding the approach that enhances rather than fights against your natural way of being. What are some of the main paths people take? Let me walk you through 7 approaches. And as I do, pay attention to the one that resonates with you or closely resonates to you. I'll explain how to merge them or pick a different one later on and how to figure out which one's optimized best for you. First one you're probably the most familiar with. You've probably seen it on the YouTube shorts and you watch it at 2 a.m. It's called the Optimizer, or at least I named it the Optimizer. This is the world of 5 a.m. wake-ups, habit tracking, systematic self-improvement. So optimizers like, let's say, Sarah, who tracks her habits and apps, sets quarterly goals, has gotten 2 promotions in 3 years through disciplined systems. And the psychology behind this works well for people who are high in trait conscientiousness, which is those who naturally enjoy structure and goal-directed behavior. Dr. Angela Gutworth's research on grit shows some people are naturally inclined towards sustained effort, and the science backs this up. Edwin Lockheed's goal-setting theory shows specific, challenging goals lead to higher performance. BJ Fogg Habits research reveals that starting small and celebrating wins creates a lasting change. This can work for you if you're naturally competitive, enjoy structure, or you're goal-oriented. You need to have stable life circumstances and to value achievement. Now, if this constant life tracking kind of niche feels suffocating, and you rebel against rigid systems, then this might not be caricature for you. If you are like this, the dark side to it can be metrics fixation, perfectionism, burnouts, and losing intrinsic motivation when everything becomes numbers in a way. Just make sure you still have the ambition and a clear path, and make sure you don't look at everything in an analytical way, but more in a spiritual, purposeful way. That can help with some of the downsides of this. So the next life philosophy is the Stoic. You've all heard of Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius. If you haven't, I would recommend Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. It's just like a beginner's guide to knowing what Stoicism is and all of that. And it's not even that long. So picture this. Your car won't start, your phone's dead, you're late on an important meeting. A Stoic takes a deep breath, accepts what they can't control, and focuses on what they can do. They maintain emotional equilibrium. And it's not about suppressing emotions like everyone says it is, and the people that are anti-Stoic would like to say. It's more about not being controlled by those emotions. And the core principle is to focus on what you can control and what's inside your influence, and to ignore what you can't control and just accept it. In modern psychology and therapy, you invalidate Stoicism. Cognitive behavioral therapy draws directly from Stoic philosophy. Research shows that people who can reframe from situations cognitively have better mental health and stronger relationships. The four cardinal virtues, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, are associated with Stoicism. Stoicism can appeal to people who are naturally analytical, even in high-stress situations. People struggling with anxiety, people who value inner strength over external validation. But if you process emotions through talking and feeling rather than analyzing and solving them, Stoicism might not be the one for you. Next one is the flow seeker. Imagine living, not pushing against the current, but learning to read the water, flow with it, where decisions come from intuition as much as analysis, where you find life's rhythm and you trust it. Flow seekers, as I like to call them, prioritize present moment awareness. They trust natural rhythms, and they value intuitive wisdom over pure rational analysis. And research shows that flow states, complete absorption in activities, produce peak performance and satisfaction. Studies also reveal that emotions contain important decision-making information that pure logic misses. This works for naturally intuitive people, those overwhelmed by rigid structure, highly sensitive individuals, and those who value creativity over competition. But if you need clear external goals and structure to feel motivated, this might feel too ambiguous for you. The next one is the faithful. In a fragmented and argumentative world, millions of people find their deepest purpose through religious faith. Whether Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Hindu, Buddhist, or any other tradition, this isn't just about beliefs, but experiencing transformative relationships with the sacred. This path typically includes relationships with the sacred, community worship, service to others, moral frameworks, devotional practices, and hope beyond circumstances. Dr. Harold Koenig's research shows that people in religious communities have better physical and mental health, lower rates of depression and addiction, and longer lifespans. The benefits come primarily from community participation, not just private belief. This resonates with people seeking ultimate meaning, those who value community belonging, individuals drawn to transcendent experiences, and those wanting moral clarity. But it requires navigating intellectual doubts, potential religious traumas, and cultural tensions. Next is that minimalist lifestyle. Picture a home where every object has purpose, where clean surfaces create mental calm, where the absence of clutter makes space feel more alive, a schedule with enough margin for presence and spontaneity. Minimalism isn't about deprivation, it's more about intentionally focusing on what matters by eliminating what doesn't. It applies to possessions, digital consumption, commitments, relationships, and mental clutter. UCLA research found that people in cluttered homes have higher cortisol levels. You've probably seen Jordan Peterson or other people say clean your room. It's not just about cleaning your room. It's about the mindset of it. Cleaning your room is oriented and associated with structure, presence, and self-awareness. And studies show that the more choices you make, the less mental energy for important decisions. Barry Short's research reveals that too many options decrease satisfaction. And this is true if you've ever recognized it in your own life. This works for people overwhelmed by modern life, those who value experiences over things, people who are naturally organized individuals, and people who just want simplicity. But people who love variety, have sentimental attachments, or connect socially through possessions, this path might not be for you. The next archetype I've created is the connector. Connectors tend to organize their lives around relationships and community. This is typically more common in females, but there are males who have the connector archetype. And this doesn't make them less masculine or more feminine. It just simply depends on what kind of person you are. These are the people that remember birthdays without checking it on your social media. They show up with soup when you're sick. They naturally ask to themselves, how can we all thrive together? They make their decisions considering the effects it will have on others. They live life to serve others, not in a submissive way or anything like that, just in a caring for your tribe type of way, even if other people aren't aware that they're helping them. They measure their success through relationship quality and prioritize time with people over productivity. So relationship quality at age 50 predicted better life satisfaction at age 80, better than cholesterol or career achievement predicted it. Also, strong social connections increase survival likelihood by 50%. So this can suit naturally empathetic people who are energized by relationships, like extroverts and social butterflies, people who prefer collaboration over competition, those who are fulfilled by service, but it can also lead to boundary issues and emotional overwhelming and neglecting of personal goals. So make sure you balance your personal life with serving your community if this type is for you. The next one is the contemplative. This one kind of fits me personally pretty good. This one and another one which I can discuss later. So in this busy world, contemplatives find the deepest wisdom in silence. They discover profound truths not by adding more to life, but by stripping away their distractions to reveal what's always been there, basically. The contemplative path involves meditation and prayer, simplicity and detachment, inner work and self-examination, acceptance, surrender, and developing compassion and wisdom. This one is very compatible with meditation. Studies show that meditation increases cortical thickness and gray matter in your brain. Research also demonstrates significant improvements in anxiety, depression, immune function, contemplative practices, creativity, empathy, self-awareness, mindfulness. This appeals to naturally introspective people seeking peace over external achievement, individuals comfortable with uncertainty, and those who value depth over breadth. Highly social people or people needing external structure might find this kind of isolating. So you've seen all the paths, you know how they differentiate. So how do you find your own? How do you find the one that best is suited for you, or the best 2 or 3 for you? So how I did this, and how some of my friends and other people have done this, is by treating it like you're a scientist conducting an experiment. Try different approaches, try a little bit of everything, pay attention to the thing that actually works for you instead of what you think should work for you or what other people think should work for you. Here are some key questions though to ask yourself. Do you thrive with like structure, or do you rebel against structure? You just want to be free. Are you energized by competition or collaboration? Do you prefer processing alone or with others? And what motivates you? Achievement, connection, meaning, or inner peace? The final question that you need to ask yourself is, do you need external validation or internal satisfaction? And remember, very few people fit neatly into one of these categories. A lot of people have like 1 or 2 of these categories that they thrive in. And some people don't even know which one they thrive in. They don't know who they are because they lack self-awareness. So you might be an optimizer who needs contemplative practices for balance, like me, or a connector who benefits from minimalist principles. Or you might be a stoic who appreciates flow-seeking intuition. The key is honest self-assessment and experimentation. Give approaches to genuine tries while staying honest about the results. Be honest to yourself. So here's what I wish someone would have told me when I was younger a few years ago. You have permission to ignore people giving you advice that doesn't fit you. Even from successful, well-meaning people, you have permission to take what works and then leave the rest behind. You have permission to change what approaches you as you grow, and to change how you approach your lifestyle as you grow. As successful as other people might be, you need to find the way that makes you successful, not their way. Maybe you don't need those 5 a.m. wake-ups where you take a cold shower and do a bunch of push-ups, or becoming a millionaire, or achieving enlightenment. Maybe it involves being the person that calls friends for support, or maybe it involves creating beautiful things and raising amazing kids. Or simplicity might be helpful to you. So the point isn't finding the perfect philosophy and sticking with it forever. The point is understanding yourself well enough to choose approaches that enhance rather than fight your natural way of being. And all of these paths, the optimizer, the stoic, the flow seeker, the faithful, the minimalist, the connector, and the contemplative, can all lead to flourishing. They all incorporate those universal threads we discussed at the beginning of the video. Delayed gratification, self-awareness, nonviolence, connection, purpose, growth mindset, and presence. The question isn't which path is objectively the best. The question is which path brings out you the best. So don't try to force yourself into someone else's blueprint for success. Start the experiment for figuring out who you actually are and how you actually thrive the best. Just let me know which path resonated with you the most, or which 2 or 3 paths resonated with you the most. Let me know in the comments. That's about it. See ya.